everyone, and welcome back to Rise of the Argonauts. We are on our way to Delphi, on our way to try and find the Oracle to see about resurrecting Alcime, which reminds me,
Alcime.
there's this thing here, which is probably just going to be the same thing that was back at the mausoleum.
I won't let you go.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Let's go ahead and just look around here, which, by the way, I found my bed. It is indeed the very ornate and beautiful looking one here, which is fantastic because, you know, I like to ride in comfort. And she's still standing here.
Yes,
We have arrived at Delphi.
I will await your return. Remain alert. Oracles are not to be trusted.
Oh, I trust Apollo. Everything else is just like true, not true, we'll see, or I trust Apollo. Well, I guess Apollo was the one who told me to come here, wasn't he? We'll see.
I'll hear what she has to say, and then pass judgment.
Even still, pay close attention to her words. Hidden truths will lurk behind every phrase.
Hidden truths will lurk behind every phrase. So am I gonna have to like start reading into everything she says and just become paranoid? That sounds like fun. We'll do that.
Still don't know how we made it through that mist.
What missed?
And don't know as I'd want to try again.
What missed? What missed? We missed... Did I... Did I miss something? Oh, that was bad. I mean, there was no cutscene or anything. Just that thing with, oh, shoot, what was his name? My uncle, the guy who's gunning to overthrow my kingdom and make everything hell and... It's not pious. Whatever.
Very few ever see these shores. Remember, Jason, what an oracle says and what an oracle means are not always the same thing.
So, read into every single word that she says and be paranoid. Sounds about right. That is really cool, just for the record. More Herms! Yes! Lore!
Delphi, sacred isle of Apollo. The light of truth pierces the mist that clouds the minds of men.
Oh.
Greetings!
A talking satyr.
Satyr, I am Jason, king of Iolcus. This is Hercules, the son of Zeus.
Is that right?
We've come to see the Oracle.
Well, that way leads to the Oracle. Eventually.
We thank you. Hercules?
I wish you good fortune in the caves ahead.
Why? Is there some reason we would need it?
Hold on, I'll take a look.
Hercules, wait! What exactly do you
And
need?
cave in. Oh. He's not there anymore. Guy kind of reminds me of the little worm caterpillar thing from the Labyrinth. Who's like, don't go that way.
Hail, King Jason.
Lieutenant Platon? What are you doing on Delphi?
That's a question I put to you, sir. I speak for the people, your people, who wonder why you've left us. why you've abandoned your kingdom and your duty. What if there's another attack, and Iolcus is without its warden? How could you do this?
That is not for you to say, Platon. Do not forget, Alcime was a citizen of Iolcus too. The gods willing, I will not be long away. Platon? What is this place?
Anyway, that worm, he says, like, don't go that way.
Jason begat of Trion, who 50 years walked with the gods.
You done? Can I talk now? It's not even worth it anymore. Basically, she says, don't go that way. The main character says, all right, well, then I'll go this way. And as soon as she walks off, he's like, no, don't go that way. The other way would have led you straight to the castle where you wanted to go. Anyway, it's just what it sounded like.
Jason, there you are. Lost you back there for a moment.
Why did you run off?
This place is strange. I'm seeing things.
Yes. I saw a guard from Iolcus.
I saw worse than that. Death. Destruction. I've seen that this voyage will be the last for some of those who join you. I'm with you until the end, Jason. But others who may stand with us, I worry too much will be asked of them. Are you willing to trade a life for Alcime's? A friend's life?
No, I would never ask someone else to trade their life for my dead wife. I mean, that's my duty, so...
What choices I make, I will live by. Will I trade a life to undo what's been done? Yes. I trade my own. Hercules? Hercules!
Okay, I was really panicking there for a second. I thought it was going to be like, yes, I'll trade every life.
I see Jason, king of Iolcus. Once a warden, but now...
Alcime.
Jason, I'm so cold.
I will find a way to bring you back.
I am alone in the dark, lost and adrift. Why have you denied me my final rights? Why have you left me to wander in the abyss? I am so afraid.
Alcime, what did I promise you at our wedding?
To be my husband. To share the rule of your kingdom.
More than that, woman.
It is as I thought. You are not Alcime. You're another trick of the cave. The real Alcime knows that what was promised is the reason I am here. Begone, treacherous spirit! You may have stolen her image, but your words betray you.
Clever boy.
I see Jason, father of... No, not a father. Not yet. Perhaps not ever.
The Cave of Doubts. The most difficult questions to answer are those left unasked. You cannot confront ignorance unless you first confront the truth.
Wise words.
You made it!
Hercules, is it really you?
After I ran in, I started seeing things. That's about when I realized rushing ahead wasn't the brightest idea. I turned back to find you, but there was only the cave and its tricks.
Tricks won't stop us now. Come.
Seems like a really easy achievement to get. Hey, go through the storyline. Oh, there's the satyr.
You've overcome the Cave of Doubts. Well done.
You again.
Many who come here seeking answers don't have the resolve to ask the questions.
Who are you, satyr?
You may call me Pan. I am a friend of the Oracle. She is waiting for you ahead, just a little further.
Like Pan's Labyrinth. I'm more curious why he's here than why he can talk.
Is Delphi your home, Pan?
Now and again. Live as long as I, and you accumulate many homes. This place serves when I'm feeling weary with the world. Someone always comes along who reignites the passion to journey out again. But now you should continue. The Oracle is expecting you.
Oh, well, now I'm curious how he was talking. Let me ask you. Oh,
I would love to converse further, but you shouldn't keep the Oracle waiting.
man, now I kind of regret that. I don't know how he's talking. What? What?
Yes. Older than you think.
You're the Oracle?
How old are you? That's a bit unsettling.
A foolish question. I'm the Oracle.
How did you know what we were going to... Foolish question, right.
Oracle of Apollo. I am...
Jason. In fact, you are many Jasons. Each instant, countless Jasons die, and countless are born anew. Does this Jason know what he seeks?
I like that. That's kind of neat. Basically, at least the way I'm thinking of it, like, each decision you make creates a different path. So if I were to choose a different answer, that would be that Jason. But every time I choose the other answer than those Jasons technically, quote-unquote, die. Maybe? Possibly?
My wife, Alcime. Restored to me alive again.
Restored to you? You think your thread entwined with hers forever?
Threads unravel. Threads entangle. Threads are cut.
You have not said what I seek is impossible. And by that, I infer there is a way. How?
The Golden Fleece.
The fleece?
An artifact of untold power. Only the fleece can undo death.
But the fleece has been lost for centuries.
Do you know where it is? How can I find it?
Search under every stone upon the earth. You will not find it.
Hades.
Then how?
You will need a guide.
3 guides.
Each a vessel of divine blood.
So, 3 people possessed by a god.
Do you mean to say these guides are the descendants of the gods?
Or that.
The blood of 3 holds the key.
Athena, Hermes, Ares. Seek out their bloodlines.
Bring one descendant from each of these gods here to Delphi. Then, the way to the fleece will be made known to you. But will that be an answer?
Or just another question?
Wait. Who are these descendants? Where do I find them?
Come now, aren't you being a little hard on them? Even if they knew where to look, the task ahead is nigh impossible.
Thank you, Pam.
She's coming around to it. Give her a moment.
How can you tell?
3 islands you must visit. Mycenae, proud land of Ares, where a city hungers to see vengeance in its fierce arena. Saria, wild domain of Hermes, where both predators and mysteries lurk deep within the jungle. Kithra, lost island of Athena, where the echoes of a distant past haunt both swamp and temple.
Create a water dungeon.
Mycenae, Saria, Kithra. There your destiny will be forged.
Can you tell me more of these places?
Revealing too much may alter the course of events.
So may revealing too little.
Choose one of your destinations, and we will grant you one last gift of insight.
Oh. I don't know. I don't like the sound of a water temple. Ooh. Ooh, Yolkus. I could see what, whatever the guy's name is. Thought it would come to me, but it didn't. Could see what he's up to, maybe. Yeah.
When I have found the fleece, I will return to Yolkus. What do you see then?
Darkness, despair, uncertainty. But there is hope. A boy hiding at the edges of a village. Allies fighting by your side. When the raven strikes, it will do so from behind. I suppose this means you will be leaving us, Pan.
I believe Jason's quest will be an epic tale, filled with great deeds and worthy heroes. Perhaps I too may have a part to play.
You're coming with us?
Cool.
If you'll have me.
Totally.
Pan will speak for us on your journey. He will prove useful to you.
I do not doubt that. Welcome aboard the Argo, Pan.
The Argo. Jason and the Argonauts. There's a fine title for a tale.
It's time we leave. To the ship!
And that's when they cue the title of the game going across. I want to talk to the bird.
We have said.
For now.
Okay. No, I want to ride the bird. Bird, hawk, dragon, hippogriff, flaming thing. Ooh, what is this?
The Oracle of Apollo. A beacon of vigilance to light the way. Be you a mirror to reflect that light, and you will be blessed in the eyes of the Sun Lord.
Oh. Do I do anything with that? Can I leave? Well, let's see what Apollo has. That would actually be pretty nice. All right. Oh, I can get one for each. Okay. I like that one. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do that one. That's kind of cool too. Let's do that. All right. Yes. What is my new god power? Oh. Let's just do this one, I guess. Alright, so there's nothing more here? We good? I guess we'll head back this way then. Farewell. Weird child, old lady thing. And bird pet.
I know of Mycenae. It is a land of Ares, and the homeland of my wife. King Lycomedes is the one I seek there. He is of Ares' blood.
Lycomedes is not the understanding type.
What of Saria and Kithra? Do you know them, Pat?
Saria is a wild jungle land, isolated and far removed. I know only that there are satyrs there. As for Kithra, I have been there before, long ago.
I hear it's a cursed island.
Well, it wasn't always so. In fact, it was once home to the Golden Fleece. But now, it's said no living thing calls Kithra home.
We'll find out for ourselves the truth of all these places. Come. The Argo awaits. At last, we have our purpose.
See, Hercules, this is a boat. At that, it's even kind of like a sailboat. But it's a boat. Immediately come back to this awesome bed. Let's see if Medea has anything.
I have been thinking on what you told me of the Oracle's message.
Any insights?
No. I still cannot fathom why the blood of the gods is needed. The Oracle didn't tell you everything she knows. I'm sure of it.
She said enough to start us on our journey.
Yes. A journey without a clear destination. I will meditate more on this.
Alright, cool. Please do. In the meantime, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. You'd think they would keep the door open for me. Instead, I have to wait here. Ta-da.
The route to Mycenae is well known to me. It is a major port, after all. Saria is just a small dot on the map, isolated and out of the way. Kithra appears only on the oldest charts. No one sails there anymore. They say it's haunted.
Let's go there.
Have you decided on our destination, Jason?
I'd say let's actually go to Mycenae first. Then we'll go to Kithra and then
Chart a course for
Saria.
Mycenae. We'll speak with the bloodline of Ares first. King Lycomedes.
As you say.
Our plan is already in motion on Mycenae. We neutralize our target, and Jason's quest will be at an end. Go. Make sure our arrangements are in order, and kill the traitor once he's served his purpose.
Pallias. That's what it was. Pallias. Curse him. Screw him. Be done with him. Kill him. Burn him at the stake. He's a witch.
Have you thought why King Lycomedes did not tell you of the prophecy he received? It is because, after 10 years of hunting black tongues, he thought he'd eliminated the danger. When he could find no more, he believed the threat to his daughter was over.
Clearly, it wasn't.
The black tongues live by deceit and cunning. For every one you find, there are 10 more you would never suspect. Remember, Jason, there is not a place where men dwell that the black tongues do not have a presence. Even here.
Good to know. My greatest foe. Door. Still a really cool door.
I'll keep her safe here while you're ashore. At some point, though, I need to get ashore myself to restock provisions.
Yeah, you should probably do that. It's a good idea. Hercules, do you just stay up top the whole time?
You play well, Pan.
Thank you. I've had many years to practice.
I've never seen pipes like those.
Ah, yes. My syrinx. I named them after a beautiful nymph I once knew.
Where is she now?
Here, in the music that I played. You see, I loved her very dearly, but that love was not returned. One day I went to speak with her, to tell her that I would no longer visit if she found my company unpleasant.
And what did she say?
Alas, I'll never know. Fearing I had come to woo her yet again, she ran from me. In her haste, she fell into a river and was drowned. The river nymphs took pity on her and transformed her into river reeds. I used them to make these pipes.
A sad tale, Pan.
Love is a powerful thing, my friend, but it does not always lead to happy endings.
I worry how King Lycomedes will welcome you. Have you thought of what you'll say to him?
I won't prepare any speeches. I'll judge his temper and speak from the heart.
I was there. I know you're not at fault. But truth travels like a fasting pilgrim. It loses much of itself along the way. I'm afraid you will find few friends here, Jason.
Let's hope that Lycomedes, if not a friend, is at least not an enemy.
Fasting pilgrim, I like that.
Have you heard of the Achnisi, Jason?
Some sort of fire spirit.
Yes, a type of salamander, in fact. They appear as tongues of flame amidst the masts and rigging of ships. They were with us last night.
An auspicious sign, I've heard.
I would say doubly so, given this island is aligned with Ares, whose symbol is a fiery torch. I take it to mean that we were right to come here, that we'll find favor with Ares on Mycenae.
Your sight is much sharper than my own when it comes to signs, Pan. I do know this, though. We're not leaving Mycenae without King Lycomedes on board.
Such confidence makes me think I have a future as a minor oracle. After all, learning to see the signs around us is the one sight that grows sharper with age.
What if it's not Lycomedes, though? What if it's someone else?